Another letterbox review was, you drink white monster... Take two.
Hi everyone, I'm Adam.
I'm Kelly.
And welcome to the Take Two podcast.
So we're going to be doing a couple of our different segments today, but in the later part of the episode, we're going to be talking about the Odyssey. It will not be a spoiler-free review, so if you don't want spoilers, don't watch.
Yeah, we will obviously make sure that we say spoiler warning before we start on the Odyssey. Yep. So that'll be the last part of the episode.
Yep.
So you can still watch the first bit and then go and watch the Odyssey and then come back.
I would recommend watching the Odyssey before we start. But let's get into it.
Okay, you want to start with Guess the Movie?
Yes.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. Okay. You went first last time.
Okay, cool.
My turn. Okay, so we're going to be doing actors and actresses, letterbox reviews and quotes from the movie.
Quotes from the film, yeah.
Yeah. So my first thing is Amanda Seyfried.
Letters to Juliet.
Nope.
Okay.
Letterbox review.
Okay.
Can her boobs predict the weather though?
Oh, I know what this is already.
Go on.
Is it The Housemaid?
Yeah. That was really good.
That letterbox review was too easy.
Yeah.
What were the other ones? Go on.
Well, Amanda Seyfried plays Mean Girls and she goes...
Oh, true.
And her boobs predict the weather.
Oh, true.
Don't they?
Yeah, that's true. Instantly went to Sydney Sweeney, though.
Quote was, teeth are a privilege.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Another letterbox review was, you drink white monsters, she lives with them. Which I thought was quite cool.
So you should have said these ones first, because I probably wouldn't have got it with them.
And then my last clue was Sydney Sweeney.
Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah.
I thought you wouldn't get that. I thought you'd go for Mean Girls because of the boobs thing, because Amanda Seyfried plays the character that does that.
Yeah, no, Mean Girls was definitely not the first one that came to my head. Letters to Juliet and The Housemaid and Jennifer's Body are the three that I associate with Amanda Seyfried more than Mean Girls.
Not Mamma Mia?
Oh, see, I forgot about Mamma Mia. You didn't even like Mamma Mia.
It's not that I don't like it, it's just, I've just watched it too many times.
Yeah.
Can we not make the people hate us on the third episode?
All six of them.
All six of them. Okay, you'll go.
Right. Guess the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Pedro Pascal.
Mandalorian and Grogu.
Incorrect. This is a letterbox quote. Even though the world is in chaos, family drama is number one.
This is a movie I've watched.
Yes, of course. I would only do movies that I know that you've seen.
Okay. No idea.
Not even going to guess one?
No.
This is a quote from the film.
Okay.
It's a blessing. It means die with yours.
I just can't think who he plays. Why is all knowledge of
He's
Pedro
in like
Pascal...
everything, that's why I put him first.
All knowledge of Pedro Pascal has left my brain. Okay.
No?
Nope.
Okay. Actor? Joseph Quinn.
Fuck.
Oh, what? I thought that was like a guarantee.
For you?
No, for anyone. Oh, okay.
Tell us in the comments if you got that from that.
The two actors.
You saying that doesn't
What
help.
have they been in together? I'm pretty sure it's only one thing. I thought you'd get it on this.
I don't know what they've been in.
Well, you'll definitely get it on the next one.
Okay.
Quote from the film. It's clobbering time. Are you actually joking? Nah, you're taking a piss.
I don't think I've watched this film.
You absolutely have watched this film.
How do you know? Have we watched it together?
Yes. How do you not know it from that last quote? Your brain's not working today.
No, it's not.
Whose phrase is... Oh dear. Mm-hmm. Whose phrase is, it's clobbering time? There's only one person whose phrase that is. One character. In the world.
it something Marvel?
Yes.
Is it the Hulk?
No.
God, I feel so dumb.
That's Hulk Smash. Very similar. I mean, that's your 5, so you've lost, but keep going. Unless you just want to give up.
No,
You'll kick
no.
yourself.
I know I'm going to kick myself. But my brain is not working.
Yeah, your brain's not working.
No. Go for it.
It's Fantastic Four, First Steps. It's the thing.
Fair. I don't think I'd have ever got that.
From its clobbering time.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
always been the things.
I
I
just don't genuinely don't think I'd have got that.
Oh, okay,
We've
fair.
watched the Fantastic Four once, and the other Fantastic Fours I've erased from my memory because they were so shite.
Okay.
So I think that's fair for me to.
Okay, I thought you'd definitely get it on Joseph Quinn.
Nope.
Okay.
When you say Joseph Quinn, I think Stranger Things, and I know it's not a movie, but I think Stranger Things.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Which one do you want to go for next?
Don't look at my phone, bitch.
I didn't actually. I genuinely didn't.
I do not mind.
Do you want to go for box office battle?
Yes.
You can go first.
I've been a little bit mean.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 or Black Panther? I know that's real road.
That is a bit mean because I know how much Black Panther made. But Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2, what year was that? Was it around the same time? Ooh. Black Panther.
Do you want to know how much it made in comparison to Harry Potter?
I know roughly how much Black Panther made.
So Harry Potter was £1,342,000,000.
Ah.
£942,050.
So it's close.
And Black Panther was £1,349,926,083.
So it was literally really close. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah.
Pause for 1 second. Let's see. BRB.
Okay. What she doesn't know is I've done an equally mean one as well. Coming up.
I do apologise. Yeah, you'll go.
Right, so my first box office battle. F1
All right, okay. Good choice.
versus How to Train Your Dragon live action.
Oh, okay. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Because... Give me a second, I'm well out of breath from up the stairs. Okay. My thought process is there's a lot of F1 fans. Global F1 fans as well.
Yeah.
But also there's a lot of fans of How to Train Your Dragon. It came out at a good time when Epic opened. Like at a similar time. So it was big from that anyway. I'm going to go F1, mainly because, one, the demographic of people... No, I'm not.
Ooh.
I'm doing How to Train Your Dragon.
Are you?
Yeah.
Final answer.
Final answer.
F1, 634 million.
Okay.
How to Train Your Dragon, live action, 636 million. So I also did a close one.
That was real close.
Which is weird.
Yeah. No, I just
Both
thought...
should have made a lot more.
Oh, agreed.
I'm surprised that
agreed.
they didn't actually make more than that.
No. Although we know my thoughts on F1.
But this is obviously off IMDb like we always do it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my thoughts on F1 are it could have been better, and the fact that it had an F1 drivers input into it.
I liked it a lot more than you did.
It was shocking that it was so inaccurate in places.
Yeah, but it's a Hollywood film, that's why.
And it really pissed me the fuck off. I don't care that it's a Hollywood film. I don't care. Don't do a
but
movie
that's why
about
it
F1
was-
if you're not going to be accurate.
Yeah. I know.
Just don't even do a movie about F1. I'm happy with Drive to Survive. Or F1 Academy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather watch
Yeah.
those than ever watch F1 again. I know that's insane.
I loved it,
but
though.
I think if you're not an F1 fan and you don't understand the ins and outs of F1...
Yeah, but you have to understand that it's a movie. It's not like a documentary.
And I'm not disputing that. I'm
So
not.
it was always going to be
There's so many
unrealistic
things.
Yeah.
But this is coming from a man who loves the fact that Fast and Furious, they go up in a fucking car in space.
It's fucking awesome.
Okay. Anyway.
We'll get on to that at another point.
Anyway.
Right, your turn.
Toy Story 3 or Toy Story 4?
3.
Incorrect.
You're fucking joking me.
Nope. And I knew you'd pick 3.
But loads of people didn't want to see 4 because it shouldn't have existed originally.
Toy Story 3, 1 billion, 67,316,101 pounds.
You
Toy
do it
Story
very
4.
specifically. I respect it. I just round it up.
Toy Story 4, 1 billion, 73 million,
Oh, so still close.
Very close.
Oh, okay.
£841.
How many years later was it?
841,300.
How many years later was it? It was a while, wasn't it?
We had this conversation before.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was a while, so technically, if they came out at the same time, based on those numbers, Toy Story 3 would have made more, which is correct. Because Toy Story
You were
3
wrong.
is the best.
Accept that you were wrong and don't be a sore loser like Argentina.
Yeah. Right,
Okay.
last one for me.
Is it last one? Are we not doing 3? Have you only done 2?
I mean, I've done 3 again, but we were originally
We
only
can
doing 3 in case we did the same one, weren't we?
Let's do 3.
You just want to keep doing 3?
I do doing 3.
Okay, fine. Spider-Man Homecoming versus Captain Marvel.
I swear to God, if it's not Spider-Man, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm picking Spider-Man, obviously.
Spider-Man, 880 million. Captain Marvel, 1.13 billion. I was so shocked.
That makes me feel sick.
I was
you fucking
so
kidding?
shocked. I was like, I
you
did
fucking
not realise
kidding?
it made that much money. I went to the midnight showing of that one.
Fine.
Of Captain Marvel.
And I think when you're anticipating a movie and you don't know what you're expecting, but
Yeah, but over $1 billion.
Spider-Man, any Spider-Man film deserves over $1 billion.
Yeah,
Spider-Man's
I was
actually
really surprised.
I don't know if I'm biased because Spider-Man's my favourite character, but
No, Spider-Man's always guaranteed to make money, innit?
I'm mad about that.
I was so surprised. Yeah. I was like, I
Fuck.
cannot believe that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I almost don't believe it, but obviously that's what it says. But I'm like, there's no way that made almost as much as Black Panther. And
That's insane.
Yeah. And more than the first Spider-Man.
I think it's
Holland
because I can see because it's new and we've not seen Captain Marvel before and
Yeah, maybe.
blah, 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 all that shit, but it's Spider-Man for fuck's sake. Come on, people.
Yeah, I know, but 1.13 billion to me shows that people went multiple times. I may have watched it once since the cinema, and it's just one of those films I'll begrudgingly watch when I watch through all the Marvels, but I would not choose to watch it on its own. Whereas Homecoming I would. But yeah, I was really surprised as well.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay, my last one.
Yep.
Done something a little bit in one of your favourite genres.
Okay.
The Long Walk
Oh,
or Ready or Not.
I'm glad you brought this up because I bet it's Ready or Not.
It's not.
Did The Long Walk beat it? Yes! The Long Walk is one of the best films I've ever seen, and I thought no one went to go see it. No one ever talks
I mean, it
about
didn't make tons.
Ready or Not?
I say tons, like millions isn't tons of money, but
Oh, wait, hold on. Is this Ready or Not 1 or 2?
1. I would have said Ready or Not 2.
Right.
if
Yeah,
it was Ready or Not 2.
fair. Ready or Not 2, I bet made more. Carry on.
So The Long Walk was 63 million. £249,525.
63 million?
Yes. Ready or Not made 57 million. I know. Close.
63 million?
Yeah.
It's the most underrated film of all time, I think. The Long Walk. I know you haven't watched it.
No.
And you keep shooting me down when I ask you to watch it.
It's under a horror genre. I'm not really
But it's not
bothered.
horror. It's not horror at all. It's Stephen King, but that doesn't mean that it's a horror film. It's really not a horror film. Obsession's not a horror film. Ready or Not's not
Obsession is a horror film.
It's not really.
It's a horror film.
Ready or Not's not a horror film.
Ready or Not is a horror film. The anxiety I felt watching Ready or Not.
Yeah, but you can feel anxiety with lots of different genres. It doesn't mean it's a horror film.
Nah, it was a horror film.
Like,
100% objectively a horror film.
okay, well, either way, The Long Walk. If you haven't seen The Long Walk, go bloody watch that film. It's absolutely incredible.
Can I actually make a point while we're talking horror and you've just mentioned Obsession? Do you know how I used to say that The Orphan was my favourite horror film and it's the only horror film I would watch because it's a cinematic masterpiece?
Yeah.
Obsession's beat that.
Well, yeah, of course.
Obsession is way better.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if
Objectively
that
way
wasn't
better.
the case.
I still love The Orphan, don't get me wrong.
But that's what I'd call a horror film. Obsession's not horror to me. It's not like scary.
I feel like Obsession's more horror.
Horror's a very broad thing, so I get it.
Yeah.
But for me, a proper horror film's like where you're shitting yourself all the time. But yeah, The Orphan is what I'd call a proper horror film because you're like shitting yourself throughout. Whereas Obsession's not scary.
I don't think I was shitting myself throughout.
No, but like that or The Conjuring, like that kind of stuff.
I wouldn't know
is what
because I've
I'd call
not watched
proper
many
horror.
horrors.
No, I know, but like this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
The Long Walk's not proper horror.
Give me your last one.
Right, last one. Monsters Inc. Finding Nemo. I think they were 2 years apart.
No, Normal Monsters Inc. and Normal Finding Nemo, right?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
the.
Not University or Dory, no.
I'm going to say Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. 579 million. Finding Nemo. 941 million. Yeah.
Yes, Nemo.
That was my reaction though. Almost twice. 2 years apart, so it's not like it's a huge,
No,
wild. I prefer Monsters Inc.
I love both of them.
Yeah,
I used to fall asleep watching Nemo.
they are both good, but Monsters Inc.'s better for me. But like,
I don't recall.
that's a huge difference, isn't it?
Do you know when they were brought out?
I think 2001 is Monsters Inc. I think 2003 is Finding Nemo. I think.
Okay.
But that, like, Finding Nemo,
Crazy.
941 million in, like, 2003 is wild. But it is awesome.
That is awesome. Go Nemo. Proud of
Nemo,
you.
yeah. Go Nemo.
Proud of you. Okay. Do you want to do Would You Rather or 20 questions?
Take your pick.
Let's do 20 questions first. Then I'll do your Would You Rather.
Okay.
So it's a series.
Okay.
So you're not asking the wrong questions.
Okay.
And I'll answer with one-word answers.
One word answers or yes or no?
One-word answers, that's what we did
Or
last
you
time.
can pick. Yeah? Okay. Okay, right. Is it something we've seen recently?
Yeah.
Is it something we've seen in the last 6 months?
Yep.
Is it animated?
Nope.
Is it superhero?
Nope.
Okay. Now I've got to work my memory. Has it got a male lead?
Yes.
Okay, and a female lead, based on what you said, how you reacted.
Yeah.
Right, okay. And it was new when we watched it?
Nope.
Right, okay. Is it something we've watched previously? So it's a rewatch?
Yes.
Ah, right, okay. What have we watched recently that we've rewatched? Is it from the 90s?
No, not at all.
Okay. Is it from the 2010s?
I think so, yeah.
What have we watched recently? Okay. Is it a comedy?
No. Far from.
Is it a drama? Far from comedy. So it's not funny at all.
I don't know what the genre is.
Okay. So it's not funny at all. Far from a comedy. Oof. Is it violent?
Can be.
Did we watch in the last 6 months? I mean, I still don't have a bloody clue. What have we rewatched? Is it Knights?
Yeah.
The Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
We've watched that in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
When?
What do you mean when? We've watched it this year.
Have we?
Yeah, we rewatched
Because that's what I
the
was
whole
originally
thing.
thinking, and then I was like, well, 6 months is this year, and I was like...
We've rewatched the
it
whole
can't be
thing
that
this
then.
year.
Oh, right. I thought that was
Yeah.
last year.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Well done,
I'd have
well
guessed that way earlier. I was like, we haven't watched that in 6 months. When did we watch that then?
I don't remember.
It must
but
have been January or Feb. Must have been early.
Yeah, because I said to you, can we watch Game of Thrones? You were like, do not take the piss with me.
Yes.
And I said, no, I'm not taking the piss with you. And we rewatched the entire of Game of Thrones.
And that was this year. Okay.
What's this year?
Okay.
I have some really mean would you rathers for you.
Perfect. Give me all the mean would you rathers.
I'm going to ask you the least mean one first.
Okay.
Would you rather watch the same movie for the rest of your life or never rewatch a movie again? So you see the movie once and you can never watch it again.
Yeah. I would never rewatch again, because then at least I still get to watch new films all the time.
That's what I'd pick, I think.
Even though I'd forget all about them.
I think that's what I'd pick as well.
But it does mean I'd never be able to watch, like...
But then also, I could never watch The Notebook again.
Yeah, and I couldn't watch
That's
Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, any Marvels. But I would be able to watch all the new ones.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I am sorry in advance.
Don't you apologise.
If you had to get rid of a film franchise, would you rather get rid of the MCU or Star Wars?
MCU.
Really?
It's not even close for me.
Really? I thought that'd be really difficult for you.
I can't not get rid of No, I can't get rid of Star Wars.
I thought
I just
that'd be really difficult for you.
No, it just means too much to me. I can't.
Fair. Absolutely fair.
I love Spider-Man, but he can fuck off. Give me some Luke Skywalker. I'm not bothered.
Oh, I thought that'd be way harder for you.
I can't not.
Oh, okay.
It means way too much to me compared to Marvel. Even though I do love Marvel, and I have more Marvel stuff.
Objectively more.
Yeah, but like Star Wars is just my thing. Do you know what I mean? I can't.
For those people that are watching, you can't see any of our Marvel stuff.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Marvel stuff here.
And there's loads in the loft.
But yeah, no, it has to be Star Wars. It has to be.
Fair. Fair play.
It has to be. Even though it's
I
only
thought
like...
that'd be way harder for you.
Yeah, no. Even though it's only like...
Damn, I
4
need
of
to be
the
way
films
meaner
I
then.
actually like. But those 4 just mean too much to me.
Fair.
Yeah.
Damn, I need to find something meaner.
That probably is a very mean question for 99% of people. 99% of nerds.
Yes.
But it's not for me, I'm afraid. I know what yours would be. Yours would be very easy. You would get rid of Star Wars.
Okay, hear me out. I think I'd struggle a lot more now, because I know I never grew up with them, but I think I'd struggle a lot more now, having watched the Star Wars and watched all the new stuff and, like, actually getting into it and seeing, like, the love from the fandom.
Yeah.
I'd struggle way more to decide, because I have sort of fell in love with it a little bit.
Have you?
Yeah. I think, I know this is going to be real controversial. My head's going to be on a spike, isn't it?
What, are you saying something Star Warsy now?
Yes.
Right.
Since watching Mando and Grogu and the series and Rogue One, it has my heart a little bit from watching it. And I'm not saying that the older films aren't great, because they are. I know I'm going to get fucking murdered. It's made me fall in love with it a little bit from
Mandalorian and Grogu and Rogue One.
Yeah, not just that.
No, but that's what's
But, like,
tipped it over for
I
you.
think it just made me realise how incredible the whole
Universe.
is, and
Yeah.
it brings it all together for me. It's not that I'm saying that the rest of it's shit, because it's not in the slightest. It's just
What's tipped you over the edge.
That's what solidified it for me.
Newer things rather than older things.
God.
Which
You have a take two hot take this week.
I do have a take two hot take this week.
Go for it.
It should not be a hot take at all. The opposite should be the hot take. Pineapple does not fucking belong on pizza. It shouldn't be anywhere near. It shouldn't even be in the same fucking vicinity as pizza. It's just wrong in every fucking way possible.
Okay.
And I know that you completely disagree.
I do.
It should be your hot take.
Pineapple on pizza is great.
Pineapple on pizza is absolute blasphemy.
Disagree.
It's not.
It's great.
It's not.
It's great. But
Which
only
one?
certain places can do pineapple on pizza well.
Yes, like hell. Hell can probably do it quite
Take
well.
me to
because
fucking
it's
hell.
a fucking punishment.
It's really not. It's really not.
It's fucking disgusting. It's horrible.
Anyway, my take two hot take
Yep.
you're going to hate me for is Ricky Gervais
Right.
is really funny.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But he plays the same character in everything that he stars in, and it's getting real boring.
But that's his niche. That's why he's so good. Lots of
Change
people
it up,
play
man.
the same character. Seth Rogen always plays the same character all the time.
Boring
And Seth-
bastard.
No.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, again. They're all very typecast people, and I just think...
See, I would agree with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
But people are like, oh my god, they're these incredible actors, and they're so good at what they do, but if you're going to play the same thing every time, it's I expect it from you. I know what you're going to be.
I don't think everyone's ever said that Seth Rogen and Ricky Gervais are amazing actors. I think everyone's always said that they're hilarious actors.
I'm not saying that. But it
So
just
what they
gets
do
real
is-
boring.
is-
And I think, do you know what sparked it is this whole like new series that he's got coming out with the cartoon cats, and I'm like,
It looks hilarious. I cannot wait to see that.
I just can't. I couldn't care less.
What do you mean? It's hilarious. It looks hilarious.
I'm
it's
not.
cats. We
I'm
love
not.
cats.
I'm not disputing that Ricky Gervais is funny. I'm not at all. He's
course he is,
hilarious. But
You're just bored of him playing.
yeah.
The same
I
character
think
all the
he's got
time.
way more potential. I think that's what annoys me. He's got way more potential, and it starts to become boring, and it's not as funny.
Right. Okay. That is a hot take. I think Ricky Gervais is an icon. That is a hot take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
You have to apologise.
At least I'm honest about it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
So
know.
you've
It's just
gone
like
with Ricky Gervais is boring. You've gone with Mandalorian and Grogu has made you fall in love with Star Wars.
Yep.
I'm sure there was something else you said.
I feel like there was, but let's not talk about
At
it.
least them two. I mean, and that you like pineapple on pizza. Yeah.
What can I say?
You're just wanting the hate at this point from the 7 people that watch.
Yep.
Buckle up.
It's fine. People can hate me all they want. It's fine. It is what it is. I get it.
Is that all the segments we've got?
That's all the segments we've got. So
Moving on to the Odyssey.
we're going to speak about the Odyssey. Spoiler warning now, if you have not seen the Odyssey or do not want to know anything about the Odyssey, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. Go watch it.
Go
Stop being a
watch-
loser. Come back and watch this
Leave.
again. From here.
Don't listen to this review, because there will be spoilers. We will be talking in depth, and we're not doing a no spoiler review at all.
Straight in, full spoilers. I'll let you start.
Shall we do ratings first?
Yeah, we can do ratings.
I am a 9/9.5.
Mine is a 9.5. I am 90% sure that when we go again, it probably will be a 10, realistically.
I think for me, it sits very much... And you don't give films 10s at all. Wow.
No, that's
Anyway.
not true. On second watch, sometimes I do.
Anyway, it slots right next to Oppenheimer, maybe a little bit. I like it a little bit more than Oppenheimer, so
You
it's,
love Oppenheimer as
yeah,
well.
it's probably my second now.
Second, yeah, it's definitely.
It's pushed one of the Batmans off.
Which one was it? Rises. Dark Knight Rises was your
Yeah.
fifth, wasn't it? So right, okay, interesting.
So yeah, I thought it was incredible. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. There was not one point where I felt like during that 3 hours, like, oh God, are we done yet?
Which some people have had that problem. Some people have said that it has dragged at parts. I didn't think it dragged at all.
I think any part
Every
that
long scene was long for a reason, and it worked.
this is what I was going to say. I think every like lull or like anything that like stretched out was necessary.
Yeah,
Um,
I do as well. I don't really understand the whole slow thing because it absolutely flew by.
no, and I don't know what people were expecting when I've heard people talk about the fact that it was slow in the beginning. Like, what do you want it to do? Go into a full-on fucking fight scene when it starts? Like,
Maybe.
what are you expecting from that? Nolan's a storyteller. We all know Christopher Nolan is a storyteller. The story's already been told for years and years and years.
Yeah, he's just adapted it.
Slightly, and
We didn't
obviously,
really know
if
much
he's
about
going
it,
to
though.
tell a story, he's going to do it right.
Yeah, it's Christopher Nolan.
Exactly.
Yeah, I also think it's definitely not up there with Interstellar for me, which I assumed it wouldn't anyway, because I don't think many things will.
No.
I think it's second for me at the minute, with Dark Knight and Oppenheimer. I think they're quite level.
Fine. That makes sense.
Maybe slightly more, just because we'll get into specifics in a sec. But I just think it's just such an incredible spectacle that it probably deserves to be number 2, I think, on mine. But it doesn't touch Interstellar for
I
me.
cannot wait to go and see it again.
Yeah, I can't either.
I'm very excited to go and see it again.
Yeah.
I think the first thing I started to notice was how beautifully every single scene was shot.
Every single one.
Like, there was so much thought behind everything that was in the frame and how it was shot, and it was so spectacular.
It was, and I loved the one shot that he showed. It was at least 2 or 3 times, and it was of the sea with the sun setting, and on the big IMAX screen, just with the waves. It was just mesmerizing.
It was beautiful.
It was mesmerizing.
It was beautiful. And we get a really good view in our IMAX screen, so
We always sit in the same seats.
yeah, we're losers and sit in the same seats. So the IMAX screen is in like sort of like 2 sections for us. You go in, and there's like a bottom section of seats.
Yeah.
For anybody that's looking, I'm waving my arms around to try and show you. A bottom
listening.
section of seats, and then there's like a wall halfway.
Yeah.
And we sit directly behind that wall before the second start.
Yeah,
set
so
of
we're the
seats start.
first row of the second section.
Yeah, so
which
we don't
is
get
perfect eye line, isn't it?
No, it sort of like blocks out everybody underneath that wall. So it's literally us and then the wall. So it looks.
The wall is basically where the screen starts.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for us, and we love it. And we sit there every single film that we've been to see in IMAX there. I think we've actually sat in those seats.
I don't want to give all away my secrets, but there's 4 seats that can't be booked in that specific theatre.
Yeah.
So we always
We
sit in the
booked the
2
first
seats
2, yeah.
next to it. So we have room. So if it's busy, we can move along
Yeah.
to give us some space either side, or the
bit of
people space
space,
either side. Yeah, it's
We've thought it through very, very well.
it's my favourite seat to sit in.
Yeah, it's great.
Anyway, but yeah, no, it helped with the visual. The visuals will not change. The visuals will always be beautiful. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, regardless
but,
of where you sit, but ours is like perfect.
We just got this perfect view of like just everything. There's so many scenes. I've got some notes here actually of there's 3 scenes that like really stood out to me.
Can I start with something different?
Yeah, of course.
Before we go into scenes, so I want to mention the actors to start off with. Not all of them. All of them are amazing. I just want to mention a few.
Mm-hmm.
So, Robert Pattinson as Antinous.
Yes.
He is just horrible, and he's disgusting, and it's perfect.
It has to be
He's such a good actor.
the best acting of his career, and I swear to God,
And
if
he's
he
done a
doesn't
lot.
get an Oscar, I'm going out there with my pitchfork. He deserves...
Do you think he will?
I don't know. He deserves an award for that, man.
Supporting actor.
It was phenomenal acting.
I think
phenomenal.
Tom Holland might be put forward ahead of him because he's in the
I
film.
don't disagree, but
He was
honestly, in my notes here,
Robert Pattinson.
I've got Robert Pattinson was phenomenal. I didn't think he could get much better as an actor, and then he did this.
I think recently, maybe in the last year or two, maybe he's finally getting the attention he deserves because he's never really been in those
But then he
conversations.
goes and does something like The Drama. And the same for Zendaya. They both go and do something like The Drama, and it's like...
Yeah, but they weren't necessarily bad in it. It was just a bad film.
Yeah,
They
it
weren't
just
necessarily
makes them
bad
look
in it.
worse. But no, I knew he was good. And I had this conversation with you the other day, didn't I? I knew he was good. And is it Remember Me?
Yeah.
In Remember Me, I knew he was a fantastic actor then.
That was the first time I'd seen him in a film, and I was like, whoa.
But I
Because it was
thought...
Twilight before that.
Yeah,
wasn't
but I
it?
thought that was his peak. And then he goes and does this.
Yeah, but he's also
Christ.
done The Batman, which he was good in. He's done Mickey 17, which apparently is very
But
good.
they're
We've not
all at a
seen
very similar level, I think, in the sense of like his acting skills.
Yeah,
But this,
fair.
I hated him. I
Yeah.
can't explain
He's a
to you.
horrible
Yeah,
bastard.
I hated watching him on that screen,
Slimy
and I didn't
little bastard.
didn't see Robert Pattinson. I saw the character,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
did such a perfect job
Yeah.
of that. That honestly, I think he's reached new levels with his acting.
Yeah.
100%.
I agree. He was amazing. And Anne Hathaway is Penelope. Anne Hathaway is always absolutely awesome.
Yes, she was stunning.
Specifically in the scenes with Tom Holland.
She would.
When she was like basically calling him a little bitch and like slapping him and walking, she was just absolutely amazing.
That woman's got range.
She can do anything, can't she?
She has got
is
fucking
absolutely
range.
amazing.
Yeah, unreal.
There's nothing she can't do, and she
she deserves awards for that.
She will definitely get put forward, 100%. She will definitely go for supporting actress. I think.
And to all those people that said she got iPhone face, she fit
Yeah,
perfectly.
not at all. Absolute bullshit.
She fit so perfectly in this. It was unreal. She was made for that role.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the first time she came on screen, because obviously we mentioned it, was it last week as well? Mm-hmm. Because you'd seen it from loads of people, and I was like, she looks absolutely normal in this film. She doesn't look like out of place at all, so I don't know where the fuck they got that from.
No,
I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think many characters looked out of place, but carry on.
Tom Holland.
Amazing. I think people forget that he's
not just Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's very good at Spider-Man,
And I
don't get me
didn't
wrong.
see him as Spider-Man. This is what I mean. Like this
Yeah.
whole film, I did not see a single one of those characters as anything other than the character that they were playing.
Yeah, 100%.
Those actors did a fantastic job, and I can see why they're actors.
Yeah, 100%. They
But
were
I said-
basically just their characters rather than, like, because it's very easy to see, like, RDJ, for example,
Mm-hmm.
as Iron Man, right? When he's in other films, like he was in Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
But again, you didn't even think about it once when he was in
Nope.
Oppenheimer.
No.
Because his performance was so amazing.
And I think-
Tom Holland was the same in this.
Yeah, and I think it's such a testament to who they are as actors and how seriously they take their jobs and how
Yeah.
amazing at their jobs they are and why they get paid what they get paid and why
Yeah.
they're casting what they're casting. I genuinely think a lot of the actors are phenomenal. But can I also say, Travis Scott, my guy.
I mean, he's not in it much.
No, he's not. But
He's not really in it much at all.
But I said this to you. I said I didn't even realise that was Travis Scott
You didn't? No.
when
yeah.
I was watching the film.
Yeah. I didn't really know what he looked like, to be honest.
And I did.
But
See,
I knew
did.
that was his part.
And the fact that I didn't see Travis Scott at all, and I wasn't like, oh my god, it's Travis Scott, because I even said to you, I don't like it when they put musicians into roles that they
Yeah.
shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
Like Harry Styles in the MCU, and I don't want to get
We
hit
never
by all
actually
the Harry
saw him,
Styles
really, did
fans,
we?
but
But
no, but
because his
like,
character's not become a thing.
But like, I think for me, it's very much,
You only see the character.
yeah, you only see that like originally, like in other films and stuff, you see the singer or whoever they're supposed to be. You don't see the character. Whereas for Travis Scott, I didn't even realise it was him.
Yeah.
You could have told me Travis Scott was in that film, and I said where.
Yeah. He did have very, very small
It was
screen
a
time,
minimal, but
so it would have been easily missed
but the
anyway.
fact
But still,
that like I say, this is my point I'm getting is every single character was so perfectly cast.
yeah.
I know you don't necessarily agree with me with everything, but every single character was so perfectly cast that I didn't see anything other than the character. I didn't see
Yeah.
the actor that was playing that character.
Yeah. 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 That's fair. That's totally fair.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings me on to Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon. I have a note actually. 1 second. I have a note here. So I've mentioned a scene in my note.
I have as well. I wonder if it's the same one.
I said the siren scene.
That's literally what I've put. When he's tied to the mast.
Yeah.
And he's screaming. That bit there was probably the best bit of Matt Damon's acting in that whole film. All his acting's great, don't get me wrong, but that one bit there, it was so harrowing.
It was
Awful, because...
I was sat jaw dropped at the fucking screen.
Yeah,
I was
because obviously all we heard was like... Well, nothing, because we heard that scene through the eyes of the soldiers that had the earwax in, right? So all we could see was him screaming tied to this mast. So we had no idea what he was hearing, and he made it seem like what he was hearing was just the worst thing in the world. And it's all about the temptation and stuff into all the things that he wants.
So I put, what an actor you are, Matt Damon. Every single scene with him was beautiful, and he stole every scene he was in my opinion. I genuinely think he did such a good job, and I think it's,
he always does.
better than anything he's done before.
Do you think? He's done a lot of good things.
But I think this is like something I'll remember him for the most.
Because we haven't seen The Martian. Or have you seen The Martian?
I've seen The Martian.
You've seen The Martian, because apparently he's like this good in The Martian. I haven't
Like,
seen The Martian.
in my head, if somebody says Matt Damon to me, I'm going to think Odyssey.
Yeah, fair. And his scene at the end, when he's describing what happened at Troy to Penelope.
I just wanted to listen.
And the way... I know because most of the scene is actually flashback of the scene, but he's obviously the narrator in it. The way he narrates it, you can feel his like guilt and his like how bad he feels about what actually happened and how it's changed him as a person. And it's just, I mean, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. And obviously Nolan loves him, doesn't he? Because he was in Interstellar as well.
Yeah, he's been in all sorts of things, hasn't he? But
He's been in a couple, hasn't he? So, but yeah, I just wanted to mention some of the actors specifically.
Yeah. Can we talk about the hate around Elliot Page?
Okay. Yeah.
Before
the film came out,
there was so much hate, and speculation of the character that they were going to play, etc. I think, in my humble opinion, that the role for Elliot Page fit so well for the character that they were playing. And I don't think there should be as much controversy as there is around it.
No. People, when they watch this film that have had a problem with it before the film, will realise it's not the character that everyone thought it was going to be, which is where most of the stuff came from. And very little screen time, and what screen time they're in, they're amazing.
Yeah. 100%.
Amazing.
100% agree.
It's like 2 or 3 scenes.
The whole total amount of screen time,
Yeah.
5 minutes and 30 seconds.
And amazing full
That's a
5
microwave
minutes. Yeah, amazing full 5 minutes.
I agree.
Especially in the Hades scene with the Army of the Dead.
100% agree with you there.
And he's talking to Odysseus.
Yep.
About how Antinous lied. when they were pulling out the ballots to actually go to Troy.
Yeah.
And the paint, it was just amazing. The acting was amazing.
I agree. I
And
completely
people
agree.
need to just watch the film.
I think Christopher Nolan knows what he's doing. The team that he has around him know what they're doing. They're not going to cast anybody that they don't think is good for a role. And I know it happens, and I know films do it, but I genuinely, wholeheartedly believe that Elliot Page was perfectly cast.
I think with Christopher Nolan, we're at the point, and I think we've probably been at the point for a while, where you just have to trust him until you've seen the film.
Can we just stop questioning Christopher Nolan's decisions?
Just, so-and-so is cast as this is the story he's doing, blah, blah, blah. Just be like, sound, can't wait, go and see it and you'll understand.
Yeah.
Maybe not for other directors who are like changing roles and all that kind of stuff, but for Christopher Nolan specifically, just fucking trust the man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to trust him.
And I know as well, the controversy around Lupita's role as Helen of Troy.
Yeah.
And I know you were one to bite at the controversy as well.
Yep.
And I know you very much believe that Helen of Troy should be a blonde white woman.
Yep.
Again, screen time, very minimal. She is on the screen for 3 minutes and 42 seconds. And every single second of that 3 minutes and 42 seconds,
great.
she is phenomenal.
Yeah.
She was...
Her facial expressions are crazy, aren't they?
Right,
Yeah.
so again, notes. I have a bunch of notes on my phone. The scene where
Telemachus.
Telemachus, that one.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland goes to
Menelaus.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was like such a dumb
John
bit.
Bernthal.
I know that when John Bernthal was there and they're sat talking and all you see is Helen of Troy's profile and
Yes, side profile, yeah.
she looks stunning. I think she looks unreal. She looks so ethereal in that scene. And then John Bernthal grabs her face and you just see all these scars.
Turns the face round.
All these scars down the other side of her face.
Where she's
That is
obviously been
cinema.
punished. Yeah.
That is cinema.
That was a great scene. That was
fantastic. And I think all that controversy was for nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
She was amazing. Yeah. I'm just going to tell you, everybody was perfect. For the 50th time. Everybody was perfect.
Pretty much. All the acting performances were pretty much bang on, weren't they? All of them.
Can I talk about one actor choice that I wasn't 100% sure of? And I've told you this before, but Calypso for me,
oh right, okay,
I don't think
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, I don't think that was... Not that she's a bad actress. I'm not saying that.
She was good. She had the problem that people were worrying that Anne Hathaway was going to have the problem about. She looked slightly out of place.
I think that was my problem. She was phenomenal as her character.
Yeah.
She was great. I just think her face didn't fit in the time period very well. And I think that was my only issue. And it's not even really an issue.
It's not even an
honest.
issue, really, is it?
No, her acting outshone that. Yeah. But when I saw her on screen, I was like, shit.
She's always great. Hancock's a great film. She's in Hancock. And obviously, Fast and Furious.
Yes. I'm not, like I say, not saying she wasn't good at the role that she played. It's just her face just didn't seem to fit with the time period.
Not like 100%.
No, and I think that's what bothered me. But because she was only around Matt Damon, and who
had all his beard and everything, who looked...
Yeah.
And we already knew him properly as Odysseus. Maybe that actually played a big part. Actually.
She didn't feel as disjointed as she could have if she was in the scenes with all of the other actors. But it felt like a little bit disjointed to me.
Yeah, that might have been because Matt Damon looked so good as Odysseus, though. Maybe. Because obviously all of her scenes are only with Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Can we give a second to the makeup and the costume department as well?
Go for it.
like I say, everybody was a character and not an actor. And that's, one, a testament to the casting, two, a testament to the actors doing their jobs. But a big part of that is the makeup department, the wig department, the costume department.
With the costume department, people were so angry before the film started
Really?
that it wasn't like perfect to what the costumes would have looked like at that time.
Didn't
But
matter.
I couldn't give a shit personally because all the costumes in this film look way better than what they would have looked like if they were period perfect.
And I was telling you this when we came out. I was like, the detail.
Yeah.
The little details in literally everything. The way that they could have, with the budget that they had, the way that they could have perfectly manufactured 20 shields that all looked identical, but they didn't.
They all had little imperfections.
There was
Yep.
the little imperfections made it so perfect.
Made it so real.
And
Yeah.
I have the sun damaged sails.
Yep.
Again, incredible. It
Great.
wasn't just a washed out pink. You could see the sun damage.
Yeah.
Like, it looked so good. And that's, again, the set designers, the
Yeah.
set department.
Yep.
Fantastic. And I think we
Perfect.
forget about this when we're talking about the films in general, because you just see an actor playing.
Yeah.
But these people have to set the scene.
Yeah, of course.
These people have to make sure everybody looks so perfect, or the costumes look perfect. And
It's all the workers behind the scenes. Yeah.
I also noticed the lions that were holding Agamemnon's cape were so slightly different. They could have 100% been pressed from the same mould, but they were so slightly different that there was those little imperfections that made it way more authentic.
As you're on Agamemnon,
Yep.
can we move it on to
The
Agamemnon himself
Yes.
being the king of aura, Vader-style aura? I said this to you, didn't I? Straight after, I was like, he reminded me so much of Vader. He
Yeah.
has not that much screen time.
No.
His helmet is just incredible, and the gold like braid bit is just amazing.
The spine.
Yeah, it looks. It just looks so amazing. And that one scene in Troy
At the gates
where
of Troy.
he stood and the gates are opening, and he's just stood there like a fucking badass.
Just like this.
Honestly, it looked just like Vader for me. I was like, oh my god, this is absolutely incredible. It looks
The
absolutely
chill
amazing.
I got.
Oh.
Just the gates swing open.
And he's there
and
in his dark, huge,
he's just massive.
and he doesn't move.
No.
And all his soldiers run past him, and he just
And
stands there.
And then he just starts walking. Just like the aura that man
That
had.
scene, honestly, it was such a short scene, really,
Yeah.
because then it goes into the battle. That was one of my favourite scenes.
Yeah. That was
That one little bit was just like, oh my god, this guy's a fucking badass.
yeah, that was
Oh,
so
it was so
good.
amazing.
The way he just like commands that whole space.
Oh, pure aura, definition of aura.
Yeah, it was so good.
Like Vader, like hallway scene aura.
Like
It's
everybody's
crazy.
running and he's just, I don't need to be anywhere fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was one
Yeah.
of the things I wanted to mention.
Yeah, he was so good.
As we're on Troy, can I mention something else?
Yeah.
The horse of Troy. The Trojan horse. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's practical, isn't it?
Yes.
So they built that.
Yep.
Wow. It looks amazing. It looks incredible. It's so sleek as well. Whereas, obviously, the horse from the film Troy was also built and it was practical.
I like that they kept that in there.
Yeah,
But I think that's a very
100%.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
he doesn't do.
No. Because we'll get onto the Cyclops as well, but that was obviously all also.
It was a puppet, wasn't it?
It was a puppet. But anyway, Trojan horse.
Yeah.
With all the people inside for days, wasn't it? On top of each other. Going to the toilet,
Yeah.
shitting everywhere, pissing everywhere.
The way that they were
no
drowning.
food, drowning at the bottom because the horse was in the water. So they were on top of their
That was harrowing.
and they were just drowning and dying, and they were on top of them for days. covered in shit.
And the fact that Sinan didn't even know that they were all inside the horse as well.
Yeah, yeah. So Odysseus lied to him
Yes.
and told him it was a gift for the Trojans, which is why he waited back, because he was the sacrifice, basically. Mm-hmm. Because the Trojans then obviously shoot him through the horse.
Can I just say for a second, the way you see both of those scenes from each side of the Trojan horse. Oh.
Yes, because the first time you see it is from outside the horse.
Yes.
The second time is when Odysseus is telling the story?
I think so, yeah.
Or is it when he's trying to remember it with Calypso? It might be that, actually.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah, and then it shows you the inside, which is where you see all the people drowning on top of each other, having to go to the toilet and everything. And then you see the arrow come through
the horse.
And next to
you
Odysseus.
hear that conversation that we've already seen
through the holes.
from the other point of view. Yeah, incredible.
So good.
And then can I also say, when it's in Troy,
Yeah.
the horse is in Troy, and then there's somebody stabbing the sword through.
And it stabs
The anxiety
the guy.
of that. Yeah.
And they're all like,
Yeah, and then they wipe it off as they're pulling it out.
with the hands.
Incredible.
Because that,
Incredible.
Obviously, that would have happened.
Yeah.
So many people crammed in, people would have got stabbed by that.
Yeah. And the fact that they deceived them so
He
well.
was wiping the blood off with the hands for me as it came out of his shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was mad. Mm-hmm. Because obviously
And you
they'd have
see
known
the
then,
guy
wouldn't
pull
they?
the sword out and like check
Yeah.
the sword, and he's holding it, and you think,
That one moment saved all their lives.
you literally just think, fuck, don't be any blood. Like,
It was
I know you
incredible.
obviously know what's going to happen because I know the story
Yeah.
of
But
the Odyssey, but like,
you're still sat there and you're still like, oh, thank God, even though you know. Mm-hmm. So good. So amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
I've
Go
got
for it. Go for it.
plenty of things to talk about. The Cyclops, which is a puppet.
I have no words.
The design is incredible, and he's made it look like a human, but with obviously one eye turned on his forehead.
It was like very Picasso.
Yeah, it was very Picasso. I wonder if he's took some inspiration from
I don't
that.
know, but it was
I
very.
haven't seen that
It
anywhere, but
was very
maybe.
Picasso.
Yeah, it was.
And that's what literally instantly what I thought when I saw it.
And how human that made it
Mm-hmm.
seem, even though it's this giant Cyclops thing with all the sheep. That scene in the Cyclops cave, when they all follow the sheep into the cave, because...
Well, they follow the one sheep into the cave.
the one sheep into the cave, and then the Cyclops comes in, pulls up the big stone, closes them in, shuts them in. They're trapped there in the dark. Fire's lit in the middle. Mm-hmm. And then the Cyclops
Odysseus
is just
is like
pulling them out.
trying to be so nice about it, like, let's make the fire warm so that when the owner comes back that we can...
Yeah, because of the
What a fucking mistake.
law of Zeus,
Yeah.
which is obviously they have to accommodate people that come into their home
Yeah.
because they could be gods in disguise.
Yes.
So that's
Which
the
I
way
think is
that
incredible.
that's the way that they all live. So they assume the Cyclops is living the same kind of way.
Well, they don't even know it's a Cyclops
No.
in the first instance, do they? They think it's a human.
They think it's a human because there's a fire and stuff. And then it's pitch black apart from that one fire, and all you see in the shadows is the Cyclops hand pulling people out. So
Yeah.
horror.
Do you know what
loved it.
traumatised me? Is the way the fucking Cyclops picks one of them up and eats him like he's a fucking chocolate bar.
Literally, Mars bar, bang, head off.
Just like,
Fucking turns it like that, bites it, hand falls off.
I
just was
he's
not
holding
expecting...
this man like he's a snack.
Yeah. Well, he is to him. The size of him. I was not expecting this in that at all. I was so fucking happy. Because you know me, I love all that horror shit. And it was so horror-coded. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing.
I was not expecting it at all. At all.
And then they're trapped in there for so long. This is one of the scenes that loads of people have had problems with how long it is. Because they are trapped in there for a long time. Mm-hmm. Because they all try to run out with the sheep when the Cyclops opens the rock again. Mm-hmm. But obviously, he's so massive that he just picks them up.
Yeah.
and they're all dying, so they all have to stay in there for like a very, very long time.
Yeah. And I think without
But
the
that showed how
length...
scary it was.
Yeah, I think without the length of that scene, you wouldn't understand the anxiety and the turmoil that they were all going through in that cave.
Yeah, imagine being in there for that long, trying to escape and knowing that everything you try isn't working. I think it was perfect how long it was.
And the fact that they then were like, we need to use hay so that we feel like sheep when we're leaving.
Yeah, because his hand, like,
after they stabbed him in
touches
the eye.
sheet. Yeah.
That noise.
The Cyclops scream is one of the most beautifully disgusting sounds I've ever heard in my life.
Agreed.
I don't know how they made that noise.
It was
It was so
blood-curdling.
loud as well. It was absolutely terrifying.
Honestly, blood-curdling.
I don't think I've ever heard anything that loud and horrible before.
In that moment, though, as well, I felt so bad for that Cyclops.
Yeah, you do. Because it's not really his fault.
No.
Like, he's not being horrible. He just thinks that they're like snacks for him because that's just
He
what
just
he's
thinks
like.
they're another animal.
Yeah. And when he's sat there and he can't see and he's like praying, and he's basically praying to Poseidon, isn't he? And it's almost English,
Yeah.
which makes it seem more human.
And they're like, oh, he can talk. Well,
Yeah.
he has a mouth and ears.
Yeah, which like makes you feel even worse for him.
Yeah, but also, like, how is he supposed to know that they can talk? How... He doesn't know.
No.
For all he knows, they could bark like fucking dogs.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't understand them.
Yeah.
And I think it's... Honestly, my heart broke for that Cyclops.
When he got stabbed in
And
the
then when
eye.
he falls in the water, but like, I was panicking while they're all trying to escape, and I'm panicking like, oh my God, they need to leave, they need to get out now. And they're like trying to like desperately push the boat away, and there's people that aren't getting out, and you're like, oh my God. And
then he pulls them under the water.
Yeah. Bearing in mind, this Cyclops can't see because they've stabbed him in the eye.
Yeah, and I'm
And
assuming
has an arrow to the eye now.
Yeah, because that's why he ran out of the cave,
Mm-hmm.
because Odysseus stupidly shot him with an arrow. He would never have chased them to the boats.
Nope.
One bad decision he made in a string of many bad decisions he's made throughout the film, which is the whole point of the film.
The whole point of the film is each decision leads to a consequence.
Yeah, a massive one.
But some consequences are worse than other consequences. So if you know the outcome of those consequences, what are you going to pick?
Yeah.
It's like, would you rather run over one person with a train or 5 people with a train?
Yeah.
That whole moral debate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which this brings me on to another scene I want to talk about, which is the Cersei scene, the witch scene.
Yep. I have
This is body horror at its finest. Again, I was like, oh my God, there's more horror aspects to this.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is probably why maybe I like it a lot more than some people like it. Because it does have horror aspects to it that I wasn't expecting.
But as somebody who doesn't do horror,
No.
I thoroughly enjoyed the film.
Yeah.
And I think it was necessary. So
Go on.
what got me first is when they go in and she's screaming and she says, leave your... And they're like, oh, we're not going to hurt you. Leave your weapons out the back. And you just see this sea of, like, armour.
It's like a graveyard of armour.
Just armour.
So surely that's alarm bell straight away.
If that was me, because they notice it, you see them notice it, I'd have been like, nah, fuck this, I'm off.
Yeah. Why is there loads of armour here? Where are the people who own this armour?
Yeah.
But before this, walking up to the hut, there's a lion,
A jaguar.
there's a jaguar,
A leopard.
a leopard, all just in bits of the the like Rocky Mountain bit that don't attack them or anything either.
Nope.
And you're like, okay. So
You
alarm
can
bells should be
see
clicking
the
at this
sadness
point.
in the lion's eyes, I think, as well.
Yeah, because it's like they're scared rather than they want to attack you.
Yeah, for sure. And they could have done... Right, so my first initial thought of that scene was, holy fuck, she's a witch. When they were eating and they just couldn't stop eating, you could hear them gagging.
And you could see what was happening before it actually happened, because I know they were starving and that was the point.
Yeah.
But they kept going.
And there was just food hanging out of their mouths, and they're like all gagging and like You can
Yeah.
see
You can see
like
something
the
was
panic
wrong.
in their faces. Oh, and then they could have done anything at this point. They could have done anything. But the way that she like had her hands down their throats, like pulling their
Moulding
faces,
them,
and
pulling their noses out,
Mm.
making their mouths bigger, down the throat,
just in their
moulding all the
face.
ears.
Yeah,
It was disgusting and so fucking cool.
I was just the entire time at the screen just
Yeah.
shit.
I was mouth open like, oh my god, what the fuck is she doing? And obviously, we then find out when she's finished that they're pigs. She's made them into pigs because that's who they are really
Yeah, and then
underneath, and they're pretending to be human being soldiers, but actually they're pigs, which is obviously a metaphor.
and then the fact that whilst this is happening, Odysseus shoots a deer,
Yeah, because he's trying to get them food.
and it's a human.
Yep.
So then he goes up there
So the deer transforms into a human when it
when
dies.
it dies. Yeah. So he then goes up to this hut,
Yep.
and
like,
I'm thinking,
oh shit.
bitch is gonna get turned into a pig.
Yeah.
She tries to get him to slaughter a pig, which is one of his crewmates.
Yeah.
But the way he talks them out of that,
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
The way he holds on to that bird,
Which is her sister,
yes, like his life depends on it.
because she says they get on better this way,
Yes.
which is wild.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn my sister into a bird.
And we're going to leave her like that just because we fell out once. Wild.
Could you imagine? Christ.
Imagine. But yeah,
Yeah.
that whole
scene.
body horror was. I was
Again,
so
though,
fucking happy with that.
The little details in that whole scene were, again, incredible.
Yeah.
Because it was the ring in the bread bowl.
Yeah.
And just like
and
the little bits.
That's how he knew, because it was the ring that he gave him previously.
It was just like the little bits that you sort of notice.
And it's how it was clicking in Odysseus's head what was happening, or what had happened with each little bit he's seen, and all, like, he saw all the armour, he saw all the pigs, he saw the ring, and he was putting it all together, and you could see him putting it all. It was so clever.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Very clever scene.
It was so
Great
good.
scene as well.
Yeah.
Great scene. Again, not too long.
No.
But
no.
those horror scenes were literally,
Oh, they were amazing.
honestly, jaw-dropping.
I am desperate for Chris Nolan to do a horror film. He has said that he would do one, but it needs to be the right script.
That's fair.
I am desperate to see that.
I think that's fair.
I think that would be amazing, because he's tackled loads of different things.
I'll have
now,
to get
hasn't he?
Sean to do that one with you, because I will not be watching that.
I don't know, if it's Chris Nolan, would you not try it?
I don't know if I could. Again, it depends on what the script is and what he's doing. But
What the whole premise of it is. What do you have next?
Go on, you carry on.
So Hades in the Army of the Dead scene, with all the black sand, it looks incredible.
Yes.
When they're walking, and it's just all black sand, it's all clearly dark, and they've basically gone into hell, effectively, but it's hell on earth, isn't it? And all the dead soldiers come out of the ground.
Yeah.
They were buried stuntmen, you know.
No way.
They buried the stuntmen alive to do that. Yeah. Stuntmen, man. Stuntmen
That is insane.
need so much more credit.
Stuntmen are just like the
They're
hidden
absolute badasses,
behind the
aren't
scenes
they?
guys,
Honestly.
aren't they?
But yeah, they were buried alive for that. And obviously, all the soldiers that have died in Troy, and as they've been on their journey, are all there, because they are obviously dead, and this is the Army of the Dead, coming out of the ground. This is one of the scenes where Elliot Page was in, who was amazing.
Yeah.
And it's how he was explaining to him how he'd let him down and how he'd lied to him and all this, because obviously at this point we didn't know that he'd lied to him. This is how we find out, isn't it?
Yep. Side note,
Go on.
just a brief pause. My brain just started working. We know Elliot Page has always been a good actor. And the things that we've seen Elliot Page in, we've never been disgruntled by before. People are just disgruntled because they're
The
transgender
Umbrella
now.
Academy.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think they've been
I'm
in a
not
few
sure
other
what
things.
else.
Yeah, they've been in a few.
Juno, obviously, a
Juno,
very long
yeah,
time
yeah.
ago.
But like, never been disgruntled. You're only disgruntled because they're transgender. But carry on.
Yeah. Let's not get into specific.
Carry on. Carry on.
What was I saying? Hey, yeah, the Army of the Dead, and then when they're running back to the ship, and the Army of the Dead is chasing them down, and something I loved, but you also mentioned after the film, is when they get on the boat and they turn around.
So I have a note here that says each scene was beautifully shot, and I have 3 call-out scenes. One of those scenes is, well, the first scene is the scene on the beach after they ran from the dead.
Yep.
The way the camera pans back round and you just see the silhouettes of all of the Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
Just
all
the tops
on the
of
beach.
them.
Oh, as they're sailing away.
Honestly.
That shot was amazing.
Wow.
That whole scene is, I think it just looks incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I just wanted to mention that one.
I don't think it would have been as impactful if
Without
they
that
hadn't have
scene.
done that shot.
Yeah.
That one singular.
Because it shows you all the people you've lost again, but all in one group.
But it's not even like you can see each individual person.
No.
You can just see like the whole silhouette of the tops of them.
With their helmets and stuff on. Yeah.
Wow.
So Odysseus is looking back and he's like, these are all the people
Yeah.
that have died for me or have died because of me.
Yep. But also, equally, from that scene, we obviously learn that Odysseus has some choices to make. And it's the best of the 2 choices. So they either go through the whirlpool or they go through...
So they go through the whirlpool and everyone but him dies.
Yeah. Or they go through the other way and...
Which is the 6-headed.
Yeah, and then 6 people die. So it's obviously the better of the 2 that only 6 of the crew die than everybody and it's just him left.
Yes. And he obviously knew this and didn't tell his crew.
Yep. But then after this, he knows not to go onto this island because they killed the cows.
That's the island of the sun god, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got it written down here.
If they kill the cows, then everybody's going to die again except for him. And he makes them aware of this. He tells them this. And they actively ignore him because they're hungry. And I get it. You're starving. But...
Helios.
Yes. But they sit in this, like, dugout hole to cook the cows and eat in there.
Thinking that he wouldn't notice, even though the fire's on, so it's all lit.
Yeah, and the fact that he's like, I told you what was going to happen. And then your next scene is literally the shipwreck and the way that...
The winds stop so they can finally leave because they were trapped there.
Yep.
Because of the winds.
Yep.
They then eat the cattle. Like idiots. But then the wind stops because they've eaten the cattle. So that's how they can leave. And then the big storm smashes all the ship apart. That scene's incredible.
That scene, there's like lights going off everywhere. It's bright, dark.
Blinding in the cinema.
You can see that the like rain's coming down and it really puts you as the audience into that scene.
Yeah.
And all I could think at that point as well was, I'm so glad we would never watch this in 4DX because I'd be being sick.
Yeah. Blinded, moving about, getting water everywhere.
Like this. Just everywhere.
4DX is not something I'm ever interested in.
No, but
going to
all I
personally.
could think is, thank God we didn't see this in 4DX.
But it was horrible watching.
But the way the like lights were flashing, it was like you were squinting like they would have been, and it was making my eyes water, and it was like
so bright.
Yeah, it was so good though.
Proper dazed you.
You could only see like bits of it because you were like blinking through the lights, which is obviously what he wanted, what Nolan wanted, but wow, it really puts you into that scene and makes you feel how they're feeling and the trauma that they're going through. And
and then you see Odysseus is part of the ship break off and it's only him, and he's watching back as he's getting pushed away, and all of his crew is on that ship getting crushed, dying, and you just see them from each flash. You see them just dying by each flash. So one's alive, it flashes, then they're dead. One's alive, flashes again, then they're dead. And it's just like he's just floating away watching them all die. Because he knew that's what was going to happen, because they ate the cattle. He's the only one that survives.
We told them. They
We
were
told
warned.
them.
They were warned.
They were starving to death,
Yeah.
and that was always going to happen. But because they wouldn't have been able to leave the island because of the winds unless they'd done it as well.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a
Just as a note as well,
trick.
where I've said that each scene was beautifully shot, and one of my notes is every single beach scene. Every single beach scene.
Yeah, yeah. When he's with Calypso.
Yeah, just in
And
general.
he's just walking across them sands, and it's like miles away, and he's in the middle of the screen, and you see it all. It's beautiful.
Every single beach scene. Every single time they're on a beach.
When they're running away from the giants.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I think if anybody wanted to make that film shorter, that was not the most necessary scene. It was a cool ass scene.
It was a wicked scene, but yeah, maybe that one scene was probably the one that was least important, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they're obviously giants, and they were basically unbeatable. And they were killing everyone.
Because that little kid was just like, they were like, oh, it's just a little kid. And he screamed, which is obviously the alarm bells of like, somebody's here, somebody's here.
He was a really little kid, but he was adult size.
Yeah.
So like when he grows, which is what all the giants then came out of the trees, and you see how massive they are.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Do you know
It was really
my favourite
cool.
part of that, which is absolutely brutal, but the way that they like herded them into like the tree cage.
Yeah, trapped them in there.
Yeah, and they were just stabbing through the trees
From
to get
both
them.
sides, and they were just all dying. And then they lost two of the three ships, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because the giants destroyed them. So that was the main part that was important for that bit, was
With the fact that
they
they
lost
lost
two of the three ships.
Yeah.
But I'd rather keep that scene in regardless. Like,
Yeah, but it wasn't
maybe it wasn't as
the most
important as the others,
necessary.
yeah.
But it was still good. It was also beautifully shot
really
anyway.
cool, yeah.
And then my last note of my scenes was the beginning scenes that were so busy, like in the banquet hall, but they framed
With all the suitors, yeah.
Yeah, but they framed Robert Pattinson so perfectly. You didn't want to look at anything else around it. There's people's faces in it, there's people moving around, there's all sorts. But Robert Pattinson was just there, framed so perfectly in that
He was
shot.
always in view.
But it wasn't
regardless.
even just like, we don't want you to notice Robert Pattinson. It was,
This is who you need
in
to...
the madness, you could just see the perfection of how they'd framed it so
This is who
well.
you need to worry about, kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. What else have you got to talk about?
So, we spoke about that. Right. Argos, the dog. Yeah.
The most precious baby ever.
Most precious baby ever. Stays alive to the age of 20, which was unheard of, which is what they mentioned. Unheard of. Because he knew he had to wait for Odysseus to come back home.
Yeah.
So as soon as Odysseus lands back on Ithaca
Yes. But
and walks past Argos,
yeah.
what are you going to say? Go on.
So the way he walks up to the dog, and the dog obviously dies,
Yeah.
and it clicks in Tom Holland's brain
who's watching him.
that, shit, this is my dad.
Yeah.
But he didn't realise that before.
He didn't realise that before when he went to save him at Menelaus, didn't he? Mm-hmm. And then he's come back and he thought he was just this beggar. And then he notices the dog's... notices and realises who it is.
Yeah, especially because the dog's reaction is so calm. The dog doesn't like anybody.
And the dog doesn't move.
Nope.
It stays where it is. It doesn't move because it's so old. It can't move. It can't do anything.
In this pile of crap.
In this pile of crap. And then as soon as Odysseus is there, he moves. And Odysseus pets him. And obviously Tom Holland, Telemachus, technically, is watching this happen. And he's like, oh my God. There's only one person that Argos would move like that for.
Yeah.
And then he realises, oh my God, this beggar's not a beggar, it's my dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Argos dies because he was staying alive just to see Odysseus come home, and then that was it.
Yeah.
He could go.
Yeah. It was great. I thought I was a spider. It was a shadow of your finger. Yeah. A great scene. Incredible scene.
What a beautiful dog. What a loyal, lovely
Question.
dog. Yes.
Is the dog a animal actor? Do you know?
I don't know why.
I'm just curious. Because we obviously...
What do you think it's CGI?
No. It could have been a puppet.
I assume it's a real dog.
But again, great
don't know for sure.
acting from the dog.
Well, I guess, yeah. Because it doesn't move at all, does it?
No. Nope.
I just assumed it was a real dog. But,
I kind of want to find out.
I don't actually physically know. You look for that. Right. We need to mention every time Odysseus strings his bow.
Yes.
It happens a few times throughout the film. Every time he snaps that bow back and pulls it,
Yeah.
makes it make a noise, because when he's hunting, he wants a fair hunt. So when he's trying to shoot deers and stuff, he doesn't just shoot it. He gives them a warning shot. He pulls his bow, it makes a noise, and then he tries to hunt him.
Yeah.
Because the deer's running off. He says it's a even playing field.
Yeah.
That sound that they've put for the bow,
Yep.
that little snippet of sound, it is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
He's so talented, isn't he? Because it's the same composer that did the Mandalorian theme tune.
Yes. Ludwig.
Ludwig, that's it, yeah. And he's done loads of it. I think he's won 3 Oscars already or something.
As a note, though, the score, I don't recall it. Like, I wouldn't be able to hear it and be like, that was in the Odyssey. However, it worked so well with the film that it
when
made...
you're watching it, yeah,
like
but it's maybe not the most memorable.
No, but it enhanced
Yeah.
the film.
It was more sound clips that were more effective in this film. Like the Cyclops scream. Mm-hmm. Like the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Those little bits are way more memorable. But just the whole, obviously, at the end, when the whole final scene is the suitors having to string the bow, because that's the task that Penelope's given them.
Yeah.
And then the one who can do that is the one that she'll marry. But she knew that none of them could do it, because only Odysseus could do it. He is the only one that could string that bow, and that was quite evident from the start of the film.
Mm-hmm.
So she was setting them an impossible task.
She was.
And the way they were all failing and getting angry, and then he's just sat there with his hood up, again, aura.
Yeah.
Just sat there, hood up, no one knows who he is. And he's there, and he just says, it's my turn. And everyone's like,
yeah,
you're a beggar, you can't do it.
Antinous is worse for that, though.
Yeah, and he's a little bitch, isn't he?
I have comments. Carry on.
Yeah, okay. And then he steps up and he fakes them all, doesn't he? Because he pretends like he can't do it. Mm-hmm. So he's literally taking the piss out of all these suitors.
Yeah.
He pretends he can't do it, so they're all laughing. And then he suddenly just snaps it back like he normally does. Puts the bloody string on.
Anne Hathaway at this point is walking away.
Yes.
So you just see her back, she's like, nah, for this.
Completely not interested. And then he turns the bow and he pulls it to do his warning little shot that he normally does with that sound we just mentioned.
Ding.
And that's how she realises. She stops and she's like, oh my fucking God.
She doesn't turn around though, she just stops.
She stops. She's like, oh my, what the fuck? I know exactly what that is.
And then he shoots it through
Straight
the arrows.
through the hammers.
And she's like, yep, I know who this is.
She's
and
like,
then he turns into a badass bitch and starts fighting the fuck out of everybody.
That scene's just mad.
Yeah.
That
Crazy.
scene is so good. You can't really explain that scene if you haven't watched the scene.
No.
It's just, the choreography in it as well is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He's just being a proper badass.
Yeah,
And
but it doesn't look like choreography. It looks like they're actually fighting. It doesn't look like a choreographed scene.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is some fight scenes look very
fake.
Obviously choreographed.
I know exactly what you mean. But that's just bad choreography. In my view, good choreography is when it doesn't look like choreography, if you know what I mean. So that's exactly what this was. It was perfect. And then obviously Tom Holland's trying to stop, I always forget his name, that one. He's trying to stop him dropping the swords through, because he's on the sides of the suitors.
By the guy in
The OC.
the OC, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then he finally wins a fight, because all film he's just been a little bitch. He's been losing all these fights, and he's been shown to not be strong enough to be a king and all that kind of stuff. And then he wins this fight. He stops this fight. Obviously, swords are getting through and shields are getting through, which is how Odysseus gets injured, but only injured.
Yeah.
And he's literally in this room with this bow, fucking up all these suitors who were just
Yeah.
all little bitches, really, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were all just bottom feeders, and he's just fucking them all up.
Yeah. So good.
So amazing.
So good.
So amazing.
I have some notes about Antinous.
Okay.
Pussy ass bitch.
Pussy ass bitch.
Right until the end. Right up until the end.
All fucking film.
Where they're like dropping the like.
So
where
he
they're
starts
dropping
by
the
dropping a
weapons.
shield.
Well, they're
is it?
dropping the weapons
Yeah,
from the ceiling.
weapons and shields,
and he's
yeah.
like behind this column going, the shield! Get the shield!
Get
and then
the
he hides
shield.
behind this.
Get the sword. Get the knife.
The spears! Use the spears! And I'm like, what are you doing?
You're just hiding like a little bitch trying to get everyone else to do your thing because you can't do it and you know you can't do it.
No.
Oh, yeah.
But I did do a little bit of research
Okay.
prior to this. And I looked at the meaning of Antinous' name in Greek. And it means against the mind, resisting or opposite in character. And in Homer's Odyssey, obviously we know who he is the chief suitor of Penelope.
Yep.
And it's because his name translates to the one who goes against reason, and it serves a symbolic marker for his antagonistic, reckless and prideful character. Fun fact.
So that obviously matches it perfectly. So
Yeah.
that's clearly what, yeah.
And then side note is Robert Pattinson dresses Antinous with his friar tuck haircut, his slutty little skirt and boots.
Little bitch.
Why is his skirt so short? I love it.
Because he's a little bitch.
He's a slutty little bitch. Yeah, that was my notes. But yeah, he was just a bastard the entire time, and I don't think he realised anybody would ever notice that.
He thought that he would get away with it.
Yeah.
And he thought that he would end up marrying her because he's a slimy little bastard. And he never thought Odysseus was coming home because everyone thought that he was dead.
Yep.
Apart from Penelope and Telemachus, who were like, throughout the whole thing, he's alive, he's coming back, even though it had been 20 years.
Yep.
And Telemachus hadn't actually ever really met him properly
Yeah.
because he'd been gone all his life.
As well, the shock that I felt from when he was with Calypso and she openly admits to him that
She's trapped him there.
she's
for
trapped
7
him there, and
years.
she's been feeding him these lotus flowers to make his mind.
Because she loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking awful. Brutal.
And she felt so bad about it, and like the guilt ate her up in the end, but
yeah, but
for 20 years. Or for how
7 years.
Yeah,
7
years or whatever.
She'd held him captive.
Yeah.
Without him knowing, because he had no memories of things that had happened because of this flower. Absolute bitch. Leaving home 7 years earlier.
Yep.
I have one more thing, and it's Athena in this film,
Okay.
who is Zendaya.
Yes.
Throughout the whole film, she appears at various points as if she's watching over
Yeah.
Odysseus
As Athena.
as Athena. She isn't actually in this film as much as I thought.
No.
I thought she'd
But the
have a
part
bigger
she
part.
was in, she was good.
She was good, yeah, of course, she was good. And when he's explaining Troy to Penelope at the very end, obviously we've seen Athena maybe 5 or 6 times up until this point. And it flashes back to what happened at Troy,
And he's obviously telling it from,
and he's telling it from his point of view.
yeah, which is obviously not the most positive point of view.
No. And he is watching all his men rape and murder all these Trojans,
Yep.
women, children, all sorts of stuff. And he realised what he's done and how these men are actually just want blood, really.
Yep.
And 2 of his men grab a character who is Zendaya.
Yes.
They grab her by her arms
And
behead her.
yep.
While Odysseus stares at her, at
Yep.
the exact same time, her head rolls off. Athena's head
Of
from
the
the statue rolls off.
Yep.
And it basically, the shot changes from her getting beheaded to Athena's head rolling.
Yeah, we don't see Zendaya actually get beheaded.
No.
We see the statue
yeah.
get beheaded.
So then we realise that all this time, Athena has looked like this girl that Odysseus has seen get beheaded at Troy because of his guilt and everything.
It's his guilty conscience, isn't it?
Yeah, which is why he's seeing her as that girl.
Yeah.
Which was so interesting because obviously
was really good.
we had no idea about any of that right until the end, and we were like, oh shit.
Can I just say as well, Zendaya's screams and shouts and her crying were
Right before she gets beheaded.
horrifying.
Yeah, they were horrifying.
She did a good job of that.
She was awesome. She was awesome in that scene. She was awesome in every scene, but that was the one scene where you see her properly do something like horrible acting kind of thing, rather than just talking to Odysseus a bit, which was still good, but
it was
that was really interesting.
But also, Zendaya's costumes throughout the press tour reflected Athena, and you know, there's a costume that she does. I'll put it on the screen if you're watching, where she's literally dressed as the Athena statue.
Oh really?
Yeah, she has the wings. She's got like a draped dress, and then her hair is plaited the exact same way as the statue's.
Oh, cool!
Hair
Nice.
was plaited.
Oh, nice.
Zendaya likes to do that as well. She did it for
Spider-Man.
She's done it for the drama. Because she did something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue for
the drama, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously Spider-Man's not out yet.
No.
So we don't know what she's dressing as, but we'll find out.
No. But one of
Next
my favorite looks as well though is the fact that Laura Roach got a vintage Spider-Man t-shirt for $35 from eBay, and she wore it to her press tour.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, but she always does things like that, and I just thought it was a good thing to mention.
Yeah.
But all in all, we loved the Odyssey.
We did.
And would highly recommend you watch it.
You should definitely watch it. If you haven't seen it, you have to at least see it once. In IMAX, if you can.
Yep.
We will be going again.
100%. 100%.
Maybe even twice more, but at least once more.
At least once more.
I think it'll be in cinemas for a while. I'll be very surprised.
Hope so.
Also, actually, its opening weekend, it's made around 260 million, which is Nolan's highest opening weekend ever.
Nice.
I think The Dark Knight was second with like 240 or something. So, I mean, it started strong.
Nice.
Yeah, it started very strong. So, yeah.
Well done.
We loved it.
That's so good.
That's pretty much all I have to say on it, really.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I think we've covered most things, haven't we?
So, go watch The Odyssey.
Yep, go watch it.
And
then watch it again if you can.
yes, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See you in a bit.